welcome back to episode 3 of Air Your Dirty Laundry. Time for a cup of tea.
Oh yes, right, you pouring?
I'm pouring.
You're pouring.
So where did we, so last week we were talking about
Mum, what's for tea?
Yeah, Mum, what's for tea? So how did that go?
Well, I have to say, you know, they did quite well. So what was supposed to just be a chicken from the supermarket actually turned out to be chicken breast stuffed with cheese and tomatoes, wrapped in bacon, Hasselback tomatoes, and I think
Hasselback tomatoes?
Hasselback potatoes.
That's the irony.
Yeah, that's a new one. And tender stem broccoli.
Yeah, I was very impressed when I heard that.
Yeah.
Because Barney's literally made Ash, I think, a spaghetti bolognese.
He made a bolognese years ago when we were first together. Like years ago. And then I've had like the odds, I don't know.
Well, an egg banjo.
I don't even eat egg sandwiches, but yeah, it fascinates me why it's called. Do you know why it's called an egg banjo?
Yeah, I do.
So if you don't know why an egg sandwich is called an egg banjo in my house, it's because I have to demonstrate. You eat the egg sandwich, it then drips on your top, so you hold it out and then you clean your top and it looks like you're playing a banjo. I've been assured that it's actually an army phrase.
Oh yeah.
So I believe that's where it originates.
Oh yeah, hence the jumper because Barney was in the army.
Oh yeah, this is actually Barney's jumper, yeah.
So yeah, well she ended up eating well, so that's good.
Yeah, so that, just to let everyone know, concluding from last week, my evening meal was sufficient.
That's true. Then we had we didn't shut this weekend, so we stayed open, and then was it Saturday that we went to the Young Farmers?
Yeah, so Saturday we had our Young Farmers dinner and dance, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, Barnaby's, we just sort of hijack it.
Yeah, that's true. But we got to get dressed up, which I love and she doesn't love.
Oh, no. There's actually a video of you in here, because we had to come in and lock up, dressed to go out for the evening.
Yeah.
So this was in a ball gown. So I'm terrible whenever we have to go somewhere. I say have to go somewhere, I choose to go to these things. But finding an outfit is a real issue for me. And I always leave it to the last minute.
Always.
Yeah, I do. And I can never really find anything that I like, can I? Really, until I'm under pressure to do so.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I actually managed to, I did drag you around the shops, didn't I? And then
we
ended
went to
up,
every shop we could.
Yeah, we did. And that's quite limited where we live. There's not really
There
many.
used to be great ones when we were younger,
Yeah,
wasn't there?
but I think that's the high street all over. Unless you go to,
true.
you know, like our closest place would be like Cribs Causeway or Cabot Circus or somewhere like that, which is specifically for shopping. But as a rule, I think high streets, you know, they struggle really. There's not many.
I mean, we actually ended up, the last place we went was a charity shop. We found her a dress. And then, she didn't wear that. She wore something she already had, so...
Yeah, but it comes to something when you actually get more chance to find an outfit in a charity shop than you do.
Well, I mean, I've got the polo neck, haven't I?
Oh, yeah. So many, many years ago. Like, I'm talking years ago.
At least 15.
Yeah, we were... Yeah, because you were living in Spain, but you were here in England, weren't you? And we happened to... We dropped Rue off at school, hadn't we? And Rue was still at primary school.
Yeah, he was at Mendip Green, wasn't he?
Yeah, we went just wandering down Well High Street and we ended up in the Hospice charity shop and it was a half-price sale and she bought a black polo neck.
It's originally from Tesco's, that's why it's like...
F&F. And it was
£1.75.
And it's the most well-travelled polo neck.
Oh, I've taken that everywhere. Any cold country I ever went travelling to, that polo neck has come. And obviously I've still got it now, so I will be wearing it.
Spain, Portugal, Bruges, it's been everywhere.
Hungary, everywhere.
Yeah, Budapest. Yeah, so, obviously I...
And I still love it.
Yeah. Like,
it's still going strong. Yeah, definitely.
So funny. But
we had a lovely night.
We did. We went to Mendip Springs Golf Club, didn't we? And it was really nice. And actually, we were quite surprised because Barnaby got 2 awards, didn't we?
You and Barney got 2.
Me and Barney, we got the Chairman's Award. And Barnaby got comedy, didn't he?
You got comedy and the best male.
And the best male, yeah. The comedy was actually, it was in honour of someone, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Chap called Ryan Davis, I think.
And Barnaby was wearing a full tuxedo.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's another thing. So Barnaby had to go shopping for a suit. Bear in mind, he's 12 years old. Ended up wearing a man's suit, like a full adult size suit. So yeah, I mean, that
He looked
ties back
very
into our
cute.
outfit shopping, doesn't it, really?
Yeah, well, we were talking earlier actually because neither of us like to shop online, and even
Yeah.
with like, so I love Zara, and obviously like in Spain that's all I would wear, Zara.
Yeah.
And I go online to look what I wanted, love something, go into Zara, absolutely hate it, like the fabric, or it didn't look nice when I tried it on. So I barely buy anything online.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, I don't.
You never do. I've probably bought about 5 things online.
The only things that you'll buy online is things that you've already got.
Yeah, like
Like
these
the
leggings
sets.
I live in,
Yeah.
so they're
Yeah,
from
you'll buy
Oysho, so
those.
I'll just buy them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like to shop online, and obviously it's hard now with the high streets that they're like so
Yeah, and I
limited.
only buy brands that I know. Like, I could buy a shuffle online. I could
Yeah.
buy Toggy boots because I already have them and I know what I like.
I mean, to be honest, since I've been back, I've only bought clothes from Tesco's, which I absolutely love. I mean, those slippers.
Oh yeah, the
When I
slippers that
first
turn
come
into
back,
shoes.
I bought a pair of slippers from Tesco's, and I thought, oh, I'll just wear them in the laundrette. I wore them every day to walk the dogs on the beach. Like, they were falling apart. That's why I
Yeah, yeah.
stopped wearing them. Now I'm in the.
They were like
Crocs.
Birkenstocks. They weren't like
Yeah, which I live in Birkenstocks
yeah.
in Spain, the normal ones. But yeah.
yeah.
Even this is from Tesco. This whole outfit's from Tesco's.
Go to Tesco.
I love the stuff there.
So I mean, if anyone from Tesco's is watching, and you know you want a new model, or you know somebody to do a bit of social media marketing
Wow.
for you,
I'm
know,
there.
she's
pretty
there,
close.
quite happy.
I won't say no.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I definitely don't really buy online if I can help it.
No.
But I know that some people will buy loads of stuff. Like say if they're looking for a dress, like I've got friends that will buy 10 dresses
Yeah.
from somewhere, try them all on, keep the one they like, maybe even keep another one because, you know, for something else, and then send the others back.
Yeah, but we wouldn't send it back.
I just think,
Especially not you. Leave everything till last
I
minute.
just-
You wouldn't send it back.
I don't know, I think maybe the thought of trying on 10 dresses at once would
Oh
like,
God, that's too much.
overwhelm
I was
me.
trying to bring dresses to her when she was in the change room. She came out. She's like, "No, all right, I'll try it on, but only with my polo neck and jeans
Oh,
on." And
yeah,
I'm like,
just-
"What's the point in that?"
I'm really funny about the way clothes feel as well.
Yeah, you
I
are.
don't want to be uncomfortable, and clothes have to be stretchy enough for me. And set
Yeah,
some
that's
hair in my
true.
boyfriend's hoodie
Yeah,
and a pair of
me and my
trousers.
Tesco's clothes.
Very relaxed due to the bank holiday. I
Yeah,
think.
that's true. Yeah, it
Slightly
was
more
nice
relaxed
actually because
approach.
we didn't shop, which I think a lot of people appreciated because they obviously need to get their laundry done, you know.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Bank holidays are for some people the opportunity to get jobs done.
That's the thing. I think it's
Reset.
either a hangover
Yeah,
or get
not
things
for me.
done, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
or
we had a
work.
lovely Sunday. Obviously, normally we're here every day, but we thought we'd take the dogs for a little walk, and we wanted.
Yeah.
Barnaby wanted obviously their dog Tiny to meet my dogs,
Yeah.
so we all went up the woods and they had a great time.
Yeah. It was quite nice up there actually.
Yeah, it
'cause
was
a bit
lovely.
windy, but up there it was quite sheltered, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah,
They
Barnaby
loved
liked
it.
to climb up the trees and
Yeah.
you know, do those sorts of things.
Yeah, I couldn't believe Minu as well. Took her off the lead and she was
Oh, she was like a
loving
different
life.
dog, wasn't she?
But she's so small, so literally everyone stopped us and was like, "That puppy," and I'm like, "No, she's 3."
Yeah, she is a fully grown adult dog.
And it's funny because obviously their dog is called Tiny because he was tiny, and then when Barnaby was little,
Yeah.
we just like fed him everything,
Yeah.
and he's not as tiny. So when they're calling Tiny, they obviously think they're talking
People
to
think
Minnow.
it's a joke. Yeah.
And then the biggest dog of all 3 comes running
Yeah.
over.
I know, and he's not huge. He's a Jack Russell cross with a King Charles. So
Yeah, he's not huge.
yeah, he's not a
lovely.
huge dog.
But yeah, it was really nice up there, and it's nice to just spend your weekend sort of relaxing. And you know, I love a walk, and I just think the
Yeah.
woods was like. I used to go there all the time because our friend used to live around the corner, and we used to stay there like every weekend. And randomly, we actually bumped
we
into
bumped
her
into her, yeah.
in there, and I hadn't
In the
seen her
woods,
for like
yeah.
12 years. So yeah, it was lovely because we were talking about old memories when we used to walk there, and you know.
Yeah, no, I know, and it gets you thinking because we're quite lucky where we live. There's quite a few nice walks. There's quite a few
Yeah.
places you can walk the dogs. You know, not far really. You can drive to some you can just
Even
walk
the
to.
seafront's
Seafront's-
lovely.
Yeah. Barnaby loves walking Tiny on the seafront, and even the seafront, it's different, isn't it? Like you can go to like what we would say uphill end where you walk on the sand. You can go
Yeah.
like along the prom, round by the rocks. So we're
Well, I
quite
like to
lucky.
do them one bit on the sand, one bit on the prom, because I think they get extra sniffs then.
Oh right, yeah,
They
that's
don't have
true.
to sniff the same stuff, you know.
Oh yeah. You're quite fond of your dog sniffing around, aren't you?
Yeah, because they do say, I think
Yeah.
this is true, like 15 minutes of a dog sniffing, it's like an hour and a half walk. So
Yeah,
I think,
no, I
like, for
know.
their brain,
Yeah.
it's really good.
Yeah, you mentally tire them out before you physically tire them out.
It's going to annoy me how much I'm touching my hair on this, but
Oh, it's because
I,
your hair's down.
yeah, and I never wear it down anymore. Not like last week, I must have said that's true or something like that about 900 times. So I think you could make a drinking game out of every time I say that's true.
Oh, right, I can't say I noticed.
Yeah, I did when I played it back. I was just like, that's true, that's true.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Well, I mean, it must have been true. But yeah, no, it did get you thinking, didn't it? Like we were saying whilst we were walking, about how lucky we are to have these things on our doorstep.
Yeah.
And how so many people you speak to, not just specifically from like where we're from, are really down on their own hometown.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are. They almost feel like trapped, whereas really, it's a nice place to be, you know?
Yeah, I think a lot of it is to do with who and where you choose to spend your time.
Yeah, definitely.
And the things you choose to do with your time, you know?
Yeah, you can get a completely different feel from the place with the like who you're with or where
Yeah.
you go. Like that
Oh,
walk was
100%.
lovely. It, like
Yeah.
clears your head, makes you feel nice. Whereas if we'd have gone and sat in like, I don't know, some pub or whatever,
Yeah,
you
somewhere.
wouldn't have had the same feelings or the same.
No.
I think that, especially like coming back here.
Well, yeah, I mean, you've been away, so again, you've got a different.
Yeah, and I just love being here. Like I just have it's
Different
got
view to
such
it.
a nice feel to
So,
it, and such a like.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so because I love just walking the dogs or walking for exercise, and I think here's just perfect for that.
Yeah.
You've got,
Yeah.
you know, there's so many different pretty places, and even the buildings like the Mercury building and
Oh,
things
that's
like that.
really nice. Yeah.
I walked the other day to work, and I was staying at a friend, so I walked a different way, and I was like, I actually stopped to take pictures of like the building of Papa's and
Yeah.
the Mercury, and I just thought it's so pretty here, and we've just come back from Clifton now, and there's some
Yeah.
beautiful buildings there and in Bristol.
Oh,
you
Clifton's
know?
got some amazing buildings.
That's what I love, just
Amazing,
walking
yeah.
and looking at like nice architecture, you know.
Yeah, no, it is nice. I mean, we have had quite a busy week. We've still been working though, haven't we?
Yeah,
Done
we
a lot
have.
lot
Yeah,
of
we've
that.
actually had quite a few inquiries about Washeroo, which is great because we haven't
Yeah.
even launched yet. So
Yeah.
yeah, which is nice because we had a guy message saying that you know he's got disabilities and how it's like will literally change his life, and I
Yeah.
think that's so nice that you can offer a service that will like really help somebody, you
Mm.
know.
Yeah, I mean, there'll be some people that choose to use it out of convenience. There'll be other people that use it out of necessity.
Yeah.
You know, some people even consider it a treat. Like we did a wash for a lady the other day, and she said, "Oh, thanks, this is like a real treat."
Yeah, it's true.
And you don't,
Because you
I
think
never
that
really
like
thought about it.
for
like
Mother's
that.
Day or your mum's birthday, you get her
Yeah.
like chocolates or pajamas or
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of the times it's something she doesn't really need.
Yeah, or she's already
Whereas
got.
if you got her a wash, she'd be a lot happier with that than
Mm.
some new pajamas that she's then got to wash, you know?
Yeah, because some people just come and do their bedding, don't they? Some people do their
Yeah.
duvet.
Dog beds or
Yeah.
a lot of things that you can't, you know, or like
Yeah.
car mats or something. Or
Yeah.
even like your boyfriend or your husband does like a dirty job and you don't
Yeah,
want to
we
wreck
do,
your
we
own
have people,
machine.
yeah, people come in and they just bring their work clothes.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, because they're obviously like hotter and they are better at getting things out than like a normal
yeah,
washing
they're
machine.
quite robust, really, aren't
And
they?
they're so much quicker. It's like these are like 35 minutes, which is crazy.
I know, because some loads are like 2-3 hours.
Yeah, so when you're like in an Airbnb, like I was in your Airbnb and I didn't know the settings, and I put it on and I'm like 3 hours, and then
Yeah.
you're like, no, change
Yeah, it's the
this. And
45-minute one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even then, that's and that's a hot point. That's not as,
yeah,
you know, but I mean, these are built for industry, aren't they, really?
Yeah, true.
So, yeah, they are just a lot more robust. But yeah, hopefully we've got some more exciting things. We've got a little bit more content to do for the website.
yeah. Yeah, we've been looking for like pictures and we've got our
Yeah.
little like about us and things like that.
Yeah, and I mean, don't ask me, but anytime we do something, the biggest issue we find is bags. Bags, poly bags.
It's
normal
wild.
bags.
It's so
We always
hard.
struggle. So we are doing quite a lot of research into the bags that we're going to be using for wash and
Yeah, we found a really helpful company, though, haven't we?
Yeah.
The guys there are lovely.
Yeah,
so
really
hopefully
helpful.
they're going to like custom build us something.
Yeah,
Because it's like a small wash and a large wash.
yeah.
So really it's easier to just get the bag so people don't have to weigh it
So that,
and
yeah,
thing,
they've
you
got
know?
the size. Yeah,
And then it's just like cram that bag as much as you want sort of thing.
Yeah.
So that's what we're just
like
trying
when
to
you go
get.
get a pick and mix,
Yeah.
£2.50, and you put so
Oh,
much
Dad
as you
used to
fill in
love a
that.
pick and mix, didn't he?
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Barney
that's
does.
what we're trying to sort out this week is to
Yeah.
finally get the bags because we've had a few samples, but they're all just too small really.
Well, elements of them are right.
Yeah, and some are wrong.
But the only thing we're struggling with is the measurements, sort of, because not only has it got to be able to contain a small or a large wash
Yeah.
in its state of just being chucked
Rammed
in,
in, yeah.
it's also got to be folded and returned to the
Well, yeah,
end
that's the
user.
thing, because if you fold like a
Yeah.
t-shirt, you want the base to be enough to hold that t-shirt, so they don't
yeah.
come unfolded, you know?
Mm.
So yeah, we'll get there, but I think
Yeah.
we're just gonna start without for now and use like the see-through bags that you normally
Yeah.
use, and then what till our bags are ready, because we don't want to, you know, people want to use the service, so
Yeah.
there's no point waiting.
Yeah.
And everything changes when you start a new business. You know, nothing starts with exactly how it is and the perfect.
Oh,
You
you
know?
know, it's evolving, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
as you go, you know, which I think all businesses do. They evolve to what the customer's needs are.
Yeah, they do.
Really.
But yeah, we are excited about it.
Yeah,
aren't
we are,
And
yeah.
we're loving laundrette life still.
Oh yeah, it's great fun, isn't it? We've met some, you know, again, more characters this week. There's always
Yeah, there is.
You
Always
know,
a story to be told
always
in
a
here.
story. We're gonna have to start doing the laundrette tales, I think.
Yeah, that's true. We'll get some customers on.
Yeah, yeah. We've had a few people ask to come on this
We
pod as
have.
well. So
I'm thinking we might need to get a little cup made with guests
yeah,
on.
guest. Yeah. That might be, you know, like when you go to a party, you get a party bag.
Oh
That's what
yeah.
we might do. We might just get a cup made with someone's name on. They can take it
Oh,
home
that's
as
true.
as a gift from us to them.
I think we should do that thing, you know, where you've got to paint each other. I think we should do
Oh,
that
so do
on
I. I can
here.
barely draw a stick man.
She's so bad, so I'll end up obviously looking horrendous. But I think it would be quite funny.
Yeah, you will. And I'm really easy to draw.
Yeah, you're just glasses and
I'm
hair.
just glasses and hair. That's it. Anyway, I could draw me, you know?
Yeah, the effort of you would be easy.
Yeah. Oh, once
You're
you see me,
so
you see me.
memorable as well. When someone's seen you, they know it's you.
Infamous.
Yeah, you're not
I
like
don't know if that's a good or a
forgettable.
bad thing.
Mine's with my name normally, because there's not many Lauries. It would be
Oh
like,
yeah, but it's when people
obviously
meet you
like,
and they go, "Oh, what's your name?" and you say Laurie, and they go Laurie, and you go, "No,
yeah,
no."
or Laura or
Laurie.
Lauren or.
Oh, Laura. Like I don't know
I've
what
been
it is.
I've got some people I've had in my life for like 15, 20 years that call me the wrong name.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
And no
understand
one can
what's
spell
going
it correctly. I mean, that's how it's spelled.
Yeah. No, I know. It's
But
funny,
yeah,
isn't it?
no
you
one
know?
can. I think it's said how it's spelled, so yours as well, they pronounce completely different.
Mine's okay if I tell somebody what my name is. It's if they read it, I get called Ashley or Alicia normally.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, there's some people who must get their names miss.
Yeah, we could never buy one of those hair bands.
Oh no,
or,
never been able to go into a shop. Never found my name. I don't think my kids can either.
I've never met another Laurie actually.
Have you not? Oh, so if there's another Laurie out there, spelled Lauri.
Oh yeah, give us
Let
a
us know.
message.
You can put your name into Facebook and see how many other people come up with it.
What, my full name?
No, just Laurie.
Oh yeah.
Because
okay.
there will be other Lauries.
I think there's quite a few like men in Scandinavia with my name.
Oh, so you're a Scandinavian man.
Basically.
Yeah. I always think my name sounds American.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know, I think we both sound quite American. Oh,
Yeah,
no, it's
maybe-
not us. It's me.
Maybe. Oh yeah, with our accent.
Yeah.
Right, maybe Mum was like on some sort of American.
Well, I don't know what you were named after. I don't know.
I thought it was somebody's girlfriend in a soap.
Possibly.
You're a singer, no? Jay Ashton.
No, yeah, Jay Ashton was in Bucks Fizz and my name's Ashley J. So apparently there's some element to that. And I
That's where you get your voice from.
We-
Voice of an angel, this one.
oh,
Maybe we
God.
could get Ash to sing one
No,
day. That would
no,
be
maybe
fantastic.
we won't because
Because we have the same speaking voice, I've never even tried to sing because her voice is so horrendous.
honestly I get absolutely bullied.
It's so
because-
rubbish.
No, I am bad at singing. But it's because it's one of those things you can either do it or you can't do it. And when it comes to it, I can't do it.
Yeah, and you can't even blag it.
No, I know. There's no blagging, is there? When with singing, you just can't. So yeah, no, I definitely won't sing for you. It's I will save
No.
you that trauma.
Definitely.
It's not fair. But yeah, no, we've got another busy week ahead of us, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
Hopefully the website will be done.
Yeah.
I've got to do some bits, back end, payments and all that other sort of exciting thing. There's actually so much involved that you don't necessarily think of. And I know that
Especially like the tracking and stuff, isn't it? Like,
I'm really conceptual. Like I have these ideas and I say, yeah, we'll do this, we'll do that. And I'm great at
yeah.
thinking up these ideas. Luckily, Barney's more of an executionist. and,
Yeah.
That's
why you're a good team.
Yeah, I always have to, it's like dealing with the tax. I know it's important. I know,
Yeah.
it's not that I don't see the value in it. I'm just absolutely terrible at it.
Yeah.
I go
Yeah,
as
but
far
you
as
and
to
Barney
say,
are quite like opposite skill sets as well, like we were saying about us.
Yeah, no,
What
we
just fell
are.
off the table? Fell off the table.
Oh gosh, honestly. I have to come with a warning in the podcast.
I know.
Do what was it? Do as I say, not as I do. Yeah, so there's been a lot of, stuff like that, and I always think I'm always waiting for the force of a deadline.
Yeah,
But-
you do like, we're both a bit like that though.
I
where we
know.
like, something could be like, it would take 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And we will put it off for so long. I don't know if you do, but I'll stress about it as well.
Yeah, what was it that we were doing? You were in Spain and it had to be done. The absolute worst was the confirmation statement with the flats for the
What?
business. We had 1 day to file it, otherwise, and it was years ago, and we were going on rugby tour.
Yeah.
And then I spent the morning of rugby tour when I should have been packing, faffing around looking for an authentication code from company's house.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know why, but I mean, it's terrible because otherwise the
both-
Crown would have taken
Yeah, but we're both
those
like
2
that.
flats.
I don't know what it is, but we're both like it.
It's
Must be
awful.
something from our childhood, honestly.
I don't know. So if anyone can tell us,
Yeah, because it's.
why?
I will literally think about something every day. Like, needs to do that. Needs to do that.
Yeah.
And I know it will take me like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'll just put it off, and then be like, oh my god, this is gonna happen if I don't do that, and then I
Yeah.
do it. It's almost like cleaning, when you know someone's coming around, you're like, you could clean in the morning.
I
and you're
love
like,
those sorts
oh,
of
I'll do
things.
like a 30-minute like
Yeah.
rapid fire one.
Yeah,
They're the
yeah.
best cleans though.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
But yeah, we are very last minute. So there must be other people out there that are like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to know why we're like that.
Yeah, it's crazy that we're both like that as well.
Yeah.
I'm blaming our parents, to be honest, because it's got to be something like that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know.
I didn't think they were like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, ask Dad, I can't remember.
Yeah, that's true. Dad's got my memory.
So you get it wrong.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, no, I don't really know, but yeah, maybe that's definitely something. that
We
I'm
need to
gonna-
change it as well,
Yeah.
but I don't know how. We need to force ourselves. I'll even set an alarm and just keep changing the thing on it.
Yeah,
It
no,
needs to be done by Tuesday. I'll change that. So
yeah,
Wednesday.
and we have loads of conversations about doing something before we do it.
yeah,
I
we'll
find
do
as
it. What,
well.
Book of Dreams?
Oh, don't, yeah. Happy dreams. That's how it was. Yeah, but I mean, if you look over the years, the ideas that we have churned out.
Yeah.
We'll do that, and then we play around with an idea, and then we don't do it. I mean, we've always obviously bought houses. Like we've always
Yeah.
done that. We've never just like toyed around with that. But on the side, like, I mean, we spoke about buying a laundrette for a while. I know we've obviously gone into that, and we had to wait for one to come. I mean, I'm surprised we even managed to buy this, if I'm honest.
That's true.
Yeah, it's only because it was in auction and there was a deadline.
Yeah,
But
we
we
need
probably
that
got it over
deadline,
the-
don't
yeah,
we?
that's probably what it was.
Yeah, maybe we should just buy an auction now. Cause
No, but when it comes to buying houses, I'm all right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know what it is with other stuff. Maybe it's we like that like fear of,
That creation of like that stress.
Yeah.
Some people need to operate in stressful situations, don't they? Suppose look at jobs. Look at the different jobs that people choose to do.
Yeah.
Some people could not. You look at doctors and
Yeah.
surgeons. Like they are always operating at that high level. Not that I'm comparing what we do to what they do, but I just mean they're always, fighter pilots.
Yeah.
They're always in that upper level
of stress. Yeah.
of stress. So it must just be some personality types are drawn to those careers
Yeah.
and just obviously operate better within that. Whereas if other people, if you even suggested it to them, they'd say that's absolutely terrible. I could think of nothing worse.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
because it's that like worry in between. It's like, why would you do that to yourself?
Well, I don't even necessarily know if I worry.
I don't think you do because you're not like
I
that.
think I just-
used to worry. I mean, I've gone completely
Yeah.
back to how I used to be now.
Yeah.
I mean, especially today.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not really a worrier anymore.
No.
Touch wood. Still superstitious though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm very superstitious. This is the first. Well,
You
no.
get that from Dad.
Yeah, I do.
That's where
Just
that
stop
comes
myself
from.
saying that's true then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't leave the house on Friday the 13th, although I have done
Oh, yeah. The
this
last
year.
couple.
Yeah,
Yes.
I came to work and it
Yes.
was 2 in a row. Do you remember?
Yeah,
I mean, that
yeah,
would have
yeah.
sent me over the edge before.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Never
yeah.
an umbrella up inside. New shoes on the table, absolutely not.
Won't walk under a ladder.
No.
What about 3 drains?
No, never. Not even the
But
dogs.
I think that's a modern thing.
I think that's at school. Do you remember that thing we used to do with the Royal Mail van? You used to have to,
No.
yeah, you used to have to cross your foot
No,
touch
that wasn't a thing when I was at school.
Oh, it was when I was. You used to
No,
cross
I've
your
never
foot,
heard of
cross your other leg, touch the bottom of your foot, and then I think you'd even do this with someone and blow the wish off to
that.
the with the
I
Royal
wouldn't have been
Mail.
doing that. I would not have been doing that. No.
Yeah, you would have done that, but
No.
we used to do that.
The 3 drains don't even bother me because I think that's an add-on.
Yeah, but I won't even let the dogs walk over 3 drains. You know, in case something bad happens to them because of me. Led them down that path.
Okay, so no choice.
Absolutely not.
No, I get I don't necessarily get it, but like the umbrella, the shoes, walking under a ladder, smashing a mirror.
I mean, I broke a mirror a few years back and I'm still, paying the price.
Still under the curse.
What about one of those chain letters?
Oh no, I would not do that. No.
They're hysterical that
No.
they still go around it.
I remember when we were kids, Mum getting things like that. And I want to say, I don't know if I just remembered this incorrectly. They had to make a cake.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Anyone
anyone
ask your
knows,
parents
yeah.
if there was
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like a chain letter.
I love
and you
those
had to make
ones
a
where
cake.
they come through now on Facebook and it's like, if you don't like this is
Oh.
gonna. But you know me, I do you remember
You
that
get
thing with the
lost.
dogs?
Yeah.
So there was a thing and
Oh.
it was like, you know what I'm like for dogs, obviously, if you've seen
Yeah.
them now, it's
Yeah.
episode 3.
Dog mad.
Yeah, so it was like, thanks for watching this video for 3 seconds, you've saved a dog. Well, that was it then. Obviously, the
Bombarded
algorithm
with them.
put me on it. I couldn't not save a dog, so I spent 8
3
hours.
days.
Yeah.
3 days later, she
On
comes
this
out.
thing, and then I rang her and I said, I can't keep doing this, it's taken over my life. Then there was a donkey one. I mean, I'm as mad for donkeys as I am for dogs. So, I was just.
Yeah,
stuck there.
I'm not in that algorithm. I don't.
Yeah, they don't care. I mean, it could be children.
It's not that I don't care. I mean, it's just not really.
Yeah, because you were like, that's not true. And I was like, no,
Yeah.
it must be. Because if
Yeah.
I like it and comment, I might save a dog. And she was like, oh, just stop. This is like 3 days now.
I'll come round and confiscate your phone if I have to.
Yeah, so I'm off that now. I'm
Yeah,
no longer
thank God. Oh,
helping
David, now
the
you've spoken
animals.
about it.
Yeah, it's going to come
It'll
up
be
on my
back-
phone.
Yeah, back with a vengeance.
So I won't be in work tomorrow because I'm putting
Save
in a
this
shift.
ant's nest.
Oh, don't start on the ants, the kitchen ant.
Honestly, you're the only person I know that has empathy for a slice of bread.
So with ants, when I lived in Spain and Portugal, if there was ants in my kitchen, and I'm going to sound crazy, and I happened to
You are.
accidentally take one to the lounge, I would take it back to the kitchen so it could be with its family.
And then-
She comes on holiday, boils the kettle, pours them on my
Oh, I sweep them up with the sweeping
my
brush.
aunt's families that I've been looking after, because I did I used to feed them watermelon and stuff, and then I thought that I have this empathy for objects. So if there was to be 2 bananas in the supermarket, I only wanted one, I'd have to buy the other one because I obviously won't leave that banana on its own. And when I do a
I can't even
sandwich,
listen to you.
I feel sorry for the slice of bread that I've took the other bread away from. So I don't know.
That's why she doesn't eat bread.
Yeah. So
No,
I don't know
don't
why,
have
but I've always been a bit like that. Even things I put in the rubbish. So if I took something out of a box and it had a wrapper or something, I'd put it all back together before I put it in the rubbish, so it's all together.
Well, unfortunately, in this country, we have to recycle them.
Yeah, I know. I can't get that either.
Separate bits. Yeah, you're
I'm
not
now
down
crossing
with
the road okay by pressing the button,
we've
so I'm doing
progressed.
okay.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I'm not. I can't work out the recycling. I will do though. But
Yeah,
the wheelie
you'll
bin
get
at the end of the road is definitely better. You can leave a washing machine, a mattress in
Yeah, we
Spain,
don't have that here.
and someone will take it before you've even come up with the. I mean, once we had a flood in our underground car park, and it was me and Daniel. We emptied it. And we were literally putting this stuff at the bin, going back to get more. It was already all outside, and the stuff was gone by the time we got back.
Well, here, you even have to book an appointment to go to the tip. It's crazy.
Yeah, that is
It's mad. So, yeah. Well, we'll see what this week brings.
Yeah,
What excitement this week's got.
Yeah.
We got anything planned? What
No,
have we got?
just work, I think.
Yeah, and whatever comes up.
Seeing some old and new faces. It's nice that we have the same people in every week.
Yeah.
I like it. We have a little catch up, a little chat
Yeah,
with
we
them.
do.
And it's
Yeah.
nice.
No, absolutely. So yeah, we'll see what this week's got in store. Hopefully, I'm hoping that the website might be built.
Yeah, well, we need to finish our little bit
We
now.
need to do our
about
bit,
we've been waiting for
yeah.
the bags, but we're just gonna.
Yeah, we're gonna have to crack on without the bags.
Yeah, if we get that done tonight. I mean,
Yeah.
what time is it? It's 9:30 already, I think.
Oh, it's not unusual for us to work till God knows what time.
Yeah.
But
So yeah, we'll get that done and then we should be good to go.
you know what they say? Start your own business. You can work when you want.
Yeah, all the time.
All the time, yeah. So,
Yeah, it'll be fun because we'll start another one.
yeah. And then once we've done that, we'll probably start another one.
Yeah.
So, you never know. Watch this space. We'll see what's next.
Yeah.
But we'll see
Well,
you.
thank you for watching.
Yeah, episode 3. We'll see you for episode 4 next week.
Yeah, have a great week.
See you later. Bye.